Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London.
If I had
Hares
it my way, you wouldn't dare show your face here.
Piggies. Damn it, shrapnel. Anyway, we're here to talk to Sid. We're not here to talk to anybody else.
Hey there, young'un. I've done a new bit of writing. I'll put a line to this one. You want to see?
Absolutely, please share.
Here, have a read of this. It's all about me.
Alright. Sabretooth. Once on time, me and lads got tacked. 5 Normans tacked 3 of us. We fought back. Normans have guns, I just have knife. But I fast. I stab, I dodge. I dog dodge, I stab. Knife got stuck, I got no weapon. So I grab it and I bite hard. Norman's all dead. After that I called Sid no more. People call me Sabretooth now. Tastes funny though. This is great progress. You have a whole story structure here, and you use I well to make it personal. Try to copy spellings from other books if you can. Reading and copying is important.
Yeah, you're right. I will do that. Cheers, mate. Next time will be better. I guarantee you.
Alright. Alright, let's get out of here, and we're going to go back to Biggin Hill Airport. Yeah, we still can't grab anything here. Alright. Okay, back at Piggies Hill Airport. Okay, this is the... Alright, here's what we're looking for. Here is the living area for the cults, which means the cult themselves should be nearby. And we want to find the cults. That's where we get our quest. Boy, is it noisy out, Ed. Oh, okay, here, the car hedge.
Friends, I know that the world outside can be harsh and unforgiving, but we have found a way to live in harmony with nature, to coexist with the trees and animals. We must protect ourselves from outsiders, but not with violence. No, we must remain calm and tranquil in the face of danger. We must practice meditation and yoga to strengthen our minds and bodies, to be at peace with ourselves and with the world around us. But make no mistake, my friends, we cannot be soft. We cannot be weak. We must be strong and resolute. For there are those who would seek to destroy us. We must be vigilant and prepared to defend ourselves. But we must do so with a clear mind and a pure heart. We must not let fear and anger consume us, for that is not the way. We must be the example for others to follow, to show them that there is a better way. Remember, my friends, we are all connected. We are all part of the same tree of life, and we must treat each other with respect and kindness. We must be the caretakers of this land, to protect it and preserve it for future generations. Together, we can create a world where the trees and the animals thrive, where peace and tranquility reign. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world.
And now that we've heard that, let's talk to Gordo.
Well. Look who's come to visit old Gordon. What brings you here, my friend?
Hello, I am Lady Chatterley. Who are you?
Well, my friend, I'm a mutant. A tree man. A mutant with the ability to move and communicate like a human. It's not exactly a common sight, but I like to think I make the wasteland a little more interesting. May I inquire as to what has brought you to our humble settlement?
came across your settlement and wanted to see if there's anything I could do to help. Or, your speech was fascinating. May I offer my help in any way possible.
That's very kind of you. But we're doing all right for the most part. We have enough food and water to get by, and we've even managed to build some defenses to keep the hooligans and mutants at bay. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but we're managing. Actually, now that you mention it, there is one thing you could help us with. We've been having some trouble with a group of Dryads that have been harassing our followers on the road. If you could take care of them, we'd be very grateful. I have no idea why they've been getting so aggressive. They usually leave us be.
What is a Dryad?
Dryads are people infected by bug plants. Those brown things. They release some form of toxic pollen particles that infect everyone and slowly turn them into Dryads. It's horrible, friend. The process is slow and painful, but once fully transformed, the Dryads become one with the forest. A Dryad has a deep connection with nature and the ability to control and manipulate plant life. Not everyone infected by the bug plant becomes a Dryad, though. Some simply die from the infection or become something else entirely.
Ugh.
It's a strange and unpredictable process, but one that has been a part of the wasteland for as long as anyone can remember. Caused by that Gek explosion.
I need to know more about these Dryads.
They're a threat to the people living nearby. They attack anyone who comes near the airport, and they're getting bolder. We need to take them out before someone gets hurt.
Alright, well, I did a deep dive into this toward the end of the Take-Two run. And, we know where they are. We learned so much about them. We're just going to make this a little quicker.
That's very kind of you.
We'll take the job.
I appreciate your willingness to help, whether you agree with the mission or not. If you take care of these Dryads, you'll make the area safer for everyone. Thank you for agreeing to help, my young friend. It's not every day that a stranger wishes to offer their assistance. May nature bless you.
Alright, so we're going to pop on. Gordon's alive. Still waiting for Sid to finish his next masterpiece. Didn't need to reload. Starting to run a little bit low on ammo here. Yeah, I'm under 300 ammo and I'm complaining. Alright, so we're near the Pindar, which is the last thing we can discover in this general area. Because further west is the Gordo Rift. Can't cross, gotta go around the other way. Collect a bunch of bug plants. If you remember from the last run, Gordon says that the bug plants can be used to make tea. That's why they're collectible. Alright. Yep. Stirred that hornet's nest up. Damn it. Well, hopefully they're all nymphs. And they are. Okay. Whoa! Fucker. Okay. All hell's about to break loose. Alright, we still got that kid's meal going. Good. Pop a cigarette. Yeah, pop a couple of meat mix burgers. That should do the trick for now. Well, that's always good to see. Okay, we'll pop that Welsh rarebit. Crap. Oh, double crap. Jeez. Okay, that's a little much. Okay, that's a lot of dead Dryads, and boy, did they push me backwards. Thank God for this armor, otherwise I'd be toast. Cheeseweed. Okay, we're gonna save. Because those weren't even the... Those weren't even the ones I was supposed to kill. Lovely. But I spooked them, I pissed them off, and I had to defend myself. Alright, we'll just go around. Yeah, not much in here. These things are... That door can't be open. Not like I needed to. Jimmy hat. Spanner. RAF Barracks Terminal. Okay, I think I must have missed this one last time. Security update. All personnel are reminded to maintain vigilance and adhere to security protocols at all times. Recent intelligence reports indicate a heightened threat level in the surrounding area. Unauthorized access to restricted areas is strictly prohibited, and any suspicious activity should be reported immediately to base security. Dog training schedule. A new police dog training schedule has been posted for all personnel. Training sessions will cover a range of topics, including dog combat readiness, emergency response procedures, and animal equipment maintenance. Attendance is mandatory for all assigned personnel to aid with the dog handlers. Failure to attend without valid excuse will result in disciplinary action. Mess hall menu. Today's menu in the mess hall features a variety of nutritious options to fuel our RAF pilots. Highlights include grilled chicken breast with steamed vegetables, beef stew with mashed potatoes, and a selection of fresh salads. Only the best for our pilots. Vegetarian options are also available. Be sure to stop by and refuel your bellies before heading out on your next flight mission. Chapel update. The chapel has been outfitted with new reading material and a new load of cushioning for the prayer benches for the enjoyment of all those who will use the facility. During your allocated downtime for your duties, please take some time to unwind with a break over at the chapel. Remember to respect shared spaces for those of other denominations. Medical clinic hours. The medical clinic will be open extended hours this week to accommodate routine checkups and medical consultations. Walk-in appointments are available for minor injuries and illnesses, while scheduled appointments are recommended for more complex medical issues. The health and well-being of our flight personnel are our top priority. Bunker restricted usage. Access to the underground bunker facilities is restricted to authorized personnel only. These facilities are designated for use in the event of a security threat or emergency situation and are equipped with essential supplies and equipment to ensure the safety and well-being of personnel. Unauthorized access to the bunker is strictly prohibited and may result in disciplinary action. All personnel are reminded to familiarize themselves with the emergency evacuation procedures and designated assembly points in the event of an emergency. And that's it! Alright, some loot here. Not much, but some. That's fine. We'll take what we can get. Grab that bug plant. We can shoot through the fence. Not like that's going to matter. Two shots anywhere, doesn't matter. The cigarette just wear off. Yeah. Oh. Well, anyway, it's a good save spot because they're scattered and... Yep, here they come. Yeah, we got one stuck here. Alright, we got two left. Save. Grab that. We got one coming around here. And we got this last one here. And that's it. We'll save after doing that, and we'll grab these bug plants. here somewhere I was able to get through? Anyway, screw it. There it is. Yeah, I see some blueberries and some cheeseweed. I'll snack those real quick on the way back. Okay, a lot of plants. It's always a good thing. Another bug plant. 3. Mutated fern. Very nice. Make stuff out of that. Make some drugs and maybe some tea.
Expecting you so soon. Have you come back to bask in the glory of our humble settlement?
Hey, Gordon, I'm back. Completed that task you sent me.
I'm so glad that you've been able to help. Those Dryads were causing a lot of trouble for travelers trying to get to the airport. Happy to see things are a bit safer now. Thank you, though. It's good news either way. We can't have them preying on our people like that. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation. And I must say, I am sad to see those Dryads go. I always considered them like my kin. Aggressive kin, but kin. But I knew they had to be dealt with one day. But that's what troubles me, the aggression. They were never normally that bad. Something has changed. You see, there is a laboratory below our settlement, where I was mutated into this form. I fear that something has happened down there, something that has caused the Dryads to act out of character. May I ask for your help again, my friend? I need you to go down there and investigate. I apologize for the lengthy story I'm about to give, my friend. But I believe it's important to understand the history of our settlement and the events that have led up to the current situation. I was there when the issues started. My partner and I. We both worked for the Ministry of Information. We had agreed to work on a project designed to help the war effort. We had spent long hours in the lab with the sole goal of trying to reverse engineer a Garden of Eden creation kit that the government had found, confiscated from the Americans. We worked together in the lab for years, experimenting with the Garden of Eden creation kit. We were so close. Not just as colleagues, but as partners, in every sense of the word. But then, the unthinkable happened. The project went terribly wrong, and the kit exploded. I was turned into a tree, and my love, he didn't make it. I miss him so much. Every day, I feel like a part of me is missing. But I know he would want me to carry on, to keep living, and to keep fighting for what we believed in. That's why I need your help to uncover the truth about what really happened in that lab. While I don't think that my partner's death and the explosion are what is causing the Dryads to turn more hostile, something has clearly changed in their environment. And since I believe the lab is the cause of it, it's the most logical place to start. I'll do whatever it takes to find out. To get to the bottom of this. And find out what really happened.
I'd be happy to help. What do you need me to do?
I need you to go to the lab. And see if you can find any clues as to what's causing the Dryads to get so aggressive. I fear the worst.
Alright, I'll help you out.
Great news. Thank you for your assistance, young one.
Alright, now we're going to Bromley Pinder. And we'll save so we don't have to hear all that again. How am I doing on inventory right now? Oh, I still got enough. Hold on a sec. Shopping cart took... Oh, they're copper. Okay, sweet. Right. Gold watch, okay. How the hell do I get into this section? Missed that thistle. You'd figure I'd have seen this. No. Crystalline liquor decanter. That's going to be useful. Especially when it's time to start getting settlers into this settlement. Potato blossom. Okay. Where's that Jimmy hat? Okay, you all remember this. Yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. Alright, well, first things first, I need to pop a rat away. Alright, now, let's remember the mistakes I made last time. Okay, here's the manual restart. Okay, so it's C1 and then C3. Power box. Then we hit enter for the next page, which is what I didn't do last time. Okay, and then C7. And then C5. And then reactor switch. Oh, no, wait. Reactor switch is C5. And then C6. C4. And then C2. And finally, the maintenance valve. Okay. That's what we have to do in order to get this thing up and running. So, C1, C3, and then the power box, wherever that is. No, that's the valve. Here's the power box. Okay, then C7, which is over here. C5. C6, C4, C2, and valve. And then we can stick our hand in there.
Commencing scan. Door unlocking. Scanning complete.
This is our first clue that something's not right. That we're connected to Angel somehow. Because we were able to do that and we should not have. Anyway, I think we're going to leave it here. Next episode, we're going to explore. And we're going to get to the bottom of this. And if you remember how we did this last time, you know what's coming. If this is new to you, enjoy the ride. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London, Hares, and Piggies. I'll see y'all next time.